All right, we're live. Welcome, guys. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good weekend. Today on Tectoni, we will be building our first base. We have been a few days trying to get here. It's been a challenge. We're playing in Pertam, and the terrain is not our friend, but we have made it. We are in a big ice deposit. I am going to change the time of day so that it's daytime. There we go. It's morning now, and now now we can actually see, right? So yes, it's a big ice deposit. Hopefully, there's other kinds of minerals beneath here. But without further ado, let's get to drilling. Okay, I want to drill in this sand. Are we parked? Yes. Now let's get a bit of charge on our hydrogen tank. And now we're gonna build a few pistons. We're also gonna build a rotor, Ben's rotor part, and we're also gonna build a few drills. And I think we're out of room. Actually, before all that, let's just draw it out and then we build it in order. So first I'll need to extend the attachment piston so that we can add an attachment. And we're going to install a sorter so that we can drain everything that we're collecting, including any components we have in our inventory that we want to stash back in the rover. So we can just drop it into any cargo in front of this sorter and it'll just be sorted back into the rover. So therefore, I'm going to put a storage container there right in front of it. And at that point, I can begin putting pistons upwards vertically. And we're gonna put 1, 2, and 3. Then at the top, we're gonna put a conveyor junction so that we can extend a piston horizontally. Then another conveyor junction so that now we can extend pistons downwards, right? And we're gonna keep placing pistons once we have um, extended the upward pistons, because that will give us more room to place actually 7 pistons downwards. So we're gonna get a ton of resources. We're gonna be able to dig very deep in the ground. Welcome. Hey, Heserden, how's it going? Good morning or afternoon. How are you, man? Is your stream today? 5 p.m. today? We made it to the ice, man. It was a challenge, but You know what the solution was? Just drive down the canyon by force. The rover survived it. The suspension was strong enough, and we were able to bounce back and avoid impact. So let's keep getting steel plates. I'm just gonna weld all the plates here. Okay, so I'm getting a list of what I'm missing. Okay, build planner reached. Now I've put only the missing items to queue to production, and it gave us plenty of items to keep welding. Hey, where's our trusty fancy welder? There it is. That's better. Let's get rid of these stage 1 welders. Oh, one thing I didn't check was the level of my... Oh, it's not level. Okay, let's see if we can level it out. Good thing I did this before I installed the drill, because once you install the drills, moving the rover, pretty challenging. So I'm looking at the level, and I see that it's changing as I'm rotating the vehicle. There it got level for a second. So I guess on this mount, there.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh no. I just want to get some ice. Okay, meteor storm over there. Oh yeah, one fell right next to our rover. Sorry. Trying to look up, but I can't see. Alright, that's level. Oh, and now it lost level. Alright, that's level. Okay. Yes, I have items. Okay. Let's get more. Haserden says, good, I hope it will be in about 30 minutes. I am switching internet providers. I'll be going from 75 megabyte to 600 megabyte speeds. Awesome, man. Also, what's your Discord? Discord is gonna be... Nope, nope. There it is. At the bottom right corner. I'm gonna make one for the stream, but that's a personal one for now. I barely use Discord myself, I don't know. Or Twitter, or Instagram, or anything like that. Alexander Osren, welcome. Hello from Udmurtia. Awesome, awesome. Bro, thanks, man. Glad to hear. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Where is that? I'm curious. I'm sorry, ignorant me. I've never. I don't know where Udmurtia is, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right too. Sorry if I not. Production queue is done. So where are all the items? But yeah, we're trying to dig a hole without getting wrecked by meteors. We're here in Pertham. Okay. Build planner is clear. Let's mark that and that. Okay, and now we have the up pistons as well, so we can just start increasing them. I always name them because, as you can see, there's a mess of pistons everywhere. And I just say U1, reverse, and then U2. Yes, U2. Reverse. And you as well. Ah, we lost distance. Oh, it saved it. There you go. Now all three are extending, and that gives us room for 3 more pistons. I mean 7 pistons downwards. Yeah, this welder's way quicker. Way faster, way faster. That's the way. Alexander says, region in Russia. Awesome, awesome. Well, I've never been. Here's beautiful. But yeah, man, it's good stuff. Welcome, welcome. What time is it? Is it nighttime there? Morning? And then you don't have to name the downwards ones because there's 7 of them. There's gonna be a lot. But do name the X one. I named this one piston X for, horizontal. And then reverse it as well. You want it fully extend. Okay, before we get too crazy, we need one more piston. Actually, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. If we have the drill be slow, then it shouldn't flip the rover as it's trying to drill down into the ground. I'm trying to look for the tank. There it is. Hydrogen tank refilled. Okay, build planner. What you mean you gave me all the components? Oh, you did? Okay, then pistons. 5 more pistons we need. I'll just place them and then mark them. So we already have 2. Then we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That'll let you reach like 100+ meters into the ground. Which you want to build a bunker as deep as possible, right? So that enemies have a really hard time reaching you. Okay, now we put 1 one cargo container, one junction, and then we put mm, where the drills here. One drill on one side, one drill on the other, another conveyor, and another. And you can also put a cabin, and you can use a regular cabin because this will allow us to recharge from outside without having to go back into the vehicle, into the rover. But if you use an industrial cockpit, then you're upright because notice that the conveyor entry is facing downwards. Okay, so let's start marking. Build planner is clear. Gotta be kind of quick. That's why I'm not looking at chat so much because Meteor. Notice my car is parked right now. It cannot get move. It cannot move because of the drill bit that I'm installing right now. So if a meteor storm happens to occur and I have to move the vehicle, I'm gonna be in trouble. So I want to do this as fast as possible. And as the drill is drilling down, I'm gonna move out of render distance so that meteor storms don't occur, and I'm just gonna randomly like look for magnesium because magnesium is gonna let me refill the turrets, and at that point this they're not gonna be an issue. The meteors, I mean. You can always turn meteors off. But yeah, magnesium is very scarce in this planet, so we haven't been able to find one. And we looked. Yesterday I spent like an hour just looking for magnesium and found none. Alright, here. Alright, let's keep going, keep going. But once we drill this pit, we won't need any resources because we're gonna get so much ice and stone. What was that? It felt like a lightning bolt or something. Like everything just rocked side to side, you know? So yeah, just go in order, marking it with the build planner, queuing them up because that way you get to place them in the same order that you queue them up in. The build planner will give you the resources in that same order, and then you don't have to even think about anything. Just point your welder. Okay, we're empty of resources. Checking hydrogen, we're good on hydrogen. All right, I can check. It's 10 p.m. Wow, yeah, you're on the other side, absolutely entirely. That's so cool. That's the beauty of internet, right? Communications. That couldn't happen just a few decades ago. Well, by phone. But yeah, even phones are not that old. Before you even have to wait for an operator to connect you with the other side. Okay, production is going. Yeah, it's going. It's going. It's just taking time. There's a lot of materials. But that's the good thing about the production queue. We don't have to think about it. So here we go. Making progress. We already have the cockpit there. Yep, it's working. We can recharge energy and hydrogen. And that's going to be important because remember, we're going to be digging 150 meters, something like that, into the ground. So coming back up to the surface to recharge is going to be a hassle then. And having that cockpit at the bottom of the pit is going to be very convenient. No, Mara, it's not playtime. I'm sorry. Okay, we got bulletproof glass for the cockpit. You got it? Okay, now let's clear the build plan because I think it's messed up. Here we go. Drills, conveyor junctions, finish those up. And then finish these up as well. So I put them in order as I'm building them. You don't want to put too much weight on those um, missing items. Okay, we're missing iron. We have to do a trip back to... This is fun. I love doing this. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Okay, we have a first settlement where we built the first drill so that we could build the rover in the first place, right? We left it, and it was a good idea to leave it because yesterday I made the mistake of building an elevator that I didn't need, and instead of grinding it down, I totally demolished it uh, by using the delete all kind of thing. It's an info here. You see all your grids, and you can delete them um, entirely remotely. So I did that and then lost all the steel plate and all the ingot that we had um, collected. So, but no problem because there's 100,000 ingots in the other base. So all we have to do is look for it. It's that cobalt. No, it's not that cobalt. GPS, turn this off. No, tell me I deleted it. Oh, I was very dumb. I don't know where my base is anymore. Luckily, I remember the general location. It's good to have a sense of direction, get a sense of direction in case your GPS. Yep. So it's gonna be opposite to that pirate beacon. Let's go that way. I should have marked it. I was dumb. Alexander says, good luck. Thanks, man. Heiser then says, I'll be back. I'm going to switch internet. Wish me luck. Good luck. Heiser then. I see that's what Alexander meant as well. Uh, yes, yes. We might not see Hazer then for a while if that internet doesn't start up properly. I love this because you get to fly around. That planet in the distance, it might be the alien planet. It might be Earth. I don't know what it is. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for a solar panel flower kind of thing. Should be around here. I think this is it. No, this doesn't look like it. It's probably farther that way. So I'm turning off the dampeners so that I can keep momentum going. And then I just use up thrust to keep pushing my character. Okay, those are all those there it is. I found the base. That misshapen terrain is craters from all the asteroids that hit us or tried to hit us as we were building the rover. But there's our solar panel flower. Let's not crash into the ground. There we go. Look at all the craters. Yeah, asteroids are not your friend. Well, they bring resources to you, but still, they destroy everything you build. And now here, I want to do something. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a drill. I don't have anything. I was gonna get some ice to leave here, but now you see we have 100,000 kilograms of iron, and I just take about 8,000 or 9,000, and then fly back. Before I fly back, TPS, and let's call it start, and let's turn it off. What? Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's done. Why did it reset? Oh well. Okay, there it is. So we marked it. Now let's see where our ice is. That's our base. I want to confirm. There's start. Okay. All right. We're off. We gotta find magnesium. That's gonna stop the whole dance every time meteors show up. A meteor storm is inbound, where we have to like run back to the rover, unpark it, move it, and then like look up into the sky to dodge them. There's a there's a vein here. Oh, but I don't have my drill in order to tell what kind of deposit it is. There we go. Now we're flying. Let's just go back to base. Drop all this ingot. If you're a render distance away, meteor showers will not occur. You can just leave your bases. As soon as you arrive, then they will. Um, Alexander says, "How did you lose base?" I did not lose the. I just built it underground, but as you saw, the whole area around it was full of meteor craters, and that's because of that. Once you settle in a place, or you're there for a bit, meteor showers will be inbound. Will start arriving, unless you turn them off. You can always turn them off. In your settings of the save file. I don't know once you start the game, but when you start the game, you can turn them off, and they'll. This is a crater. This is one of those meteor craters, and they'll give you resources. They're useful at the beginning because we got ice from them, but they force you to build underground, and that's where we're digging. Nice. There he goes. Now we have a bunch of ingots, and production has resumed. Let's get back our welder and our tools and fill up our tank. And in the base, all I built was one advanced refiner one basic assembler attached a piston to the end of the refiner. Uh, well, no, I attached a sorter and a storage container, and then I extended a piston with a drill bit, and then I pushed into an iron deposit. Once it was fully extended, I would retract the piston, change the direction of the drill, and then extend it again. And I kept doing that until I had exhausted all the directions. But it gave me all the resources I needed to build this rover. And this was the actual first base. The rover is the mobile station. But good question, yeah. There was no base other than that because we wanted to get mobile ASAP. Especially in a PvP scenario, you don't want to be near the spawn points. You want to like move away from where everyone else is gonna start spawning, so that they don't find your base. If one player is sneaky enough and persistent enough, you know, they can dig underground towards your base and then grind or put explosive underneath your base and blow it up. So you want them to be hidden. Oh, alright, let's get. Whoa, production's still going, but we're almost there. Come on, production. I feel like a meteor storm is about to arrive. At this point, I think I can still move. I don't need an oxygen tank. There's the door. We cannot start it until all the drills are finished because, yeah, the bit is gonna get stuck. Okay, come on, come on, come on, quick, quick, quick. Usually PvP won't have meteors, but you'll find all kinds of servers, Armageddon servers where meteors are just bombarding constantly. Come on, production. Okay, I'm gonna clear the build planner because I think it's messed up. There should be resources. That's it. That's all we need. Alright, if done. I don't know why I was building construction components, but there it is. It's done. Okay, now let's start it. So I want to set. I have hydrogen. This cockpit with fast actions, assigned actions. So I want to group all these drills because these are pistons, because these are the downward facing pistons, the ones I did not name. And I will either reverse them or extend them all at once, retract them or extend them. Pistons down. Then we can hide them. Same with the drills. Let's group them. Okay. Hide hidden. I'm just hiding a bunch of things that we don't need to see right now. Okay, we need to adjust the sorter so that it's gonna drain all. Forgot to set it. Drain all. That way, if I have anything in my inventory, I can drop it in the cockpit, and it's just gonna be suctioned up back into the storage of the rover. Now, let's get the rotor. Advanced rotor, all blocks. Where's the rotor? I built a rotor. I know I built a rotor. I didn't build a rotor. I didn't build a rotor. Oh no. But this is why. This is why the cockpit. Drop everything and notice it'll start getting suctioned up back into the into the rover. So then it's quick. We have to remove the cockpit as well. Ah, what a mess. Because I forgot one part. A very important part. And I need steel plate. Advanced rotor. Make sure it's the advanced rotor. And you can see that it has a port, a conveyor port underneath it. The regular one doesn't. Notice. Okay? So yeah, advanced rotor. Or else you have to do it again. That's removing. Okay, let's get the tubes. More tubes. Okay. Ah, what a mess. What a mess. I get distracted if I'm talking or explaining and mess up. Okay, at least leave these there. Construction components. Alright, done. Interior plates. Conveyor junction. Need steel plates for this. This should be quicker though. Because we already produce all the materials. But that's part of it. You mess up. The game, it may not be so forgiving. But there's the challenge, right? Okay, we're empty. Yep. We're gonna need steel plate for this, so I'm gonna steal it from here. Notice the conveyor.
Inventory full.
Alright, we didn't waste any resources that fell down. Now let's get the rest. Clear the build planner. Hydrogen tank is low, but we still got a bit. Yeah, now we do have to recharge our tank. I got lucky. No meteor storm yet. Remember, this is the grind to get set up. Once we're down 100 meters down in the ground and we can drill which without even worrying about meteors or anything like that, would be good. Or enemy players for that matter. We're gonna be 100 meters underground. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ah, come on, come on, we can do it. Last bit, last bit. What do you mean you don't have large steel tubes? Oh, because we use them on the rotor. Production queue, build them. Awesome, we did it. All components successfully withdrawn. Okay, same thing. We'll have to group them again. Just the drills. Alright, we did it. Terminal. Now, left is gonna be group, drills, toggle on and off. Up is gonna be the rotor, lock on and off. Down is gonna be rotor reverse. And right is gonna be pistons down, reverse. This is gonna let me control the entire drill really quickly in a case of a storm or anything that I have to react really fast. So what this does is now, if we set the rotor to rotate at a speed of 1 RPM, we can just set 1. And also, before you push it into the ground, reduce the torque. Reduce the torque so it doesn't break the drill bit. I usually use 20, and I'm not good. That's the amount of force, rotational force that the rotor is gonna do. And now when you lock it, it's just gonna stop in place. So if you need to stop it, just lock it. Don't mess with the velocity. Just lock it, and then if it gets stuck, you reverse it and then unlock it. And also the downward pistons are, you're gonna reverse them, so they're gonna be, instead of pushing down, they're gonna pull the drill bit up. So it gets stuck, you lock it, you reverse the pistons that are pushing down so that they pull up, and then you reverse it. You reverse your rotor and unlock it, and then the drill bit is gonna get unjammed and it's gonna race. Then you lock it again and reverse the piston. Oh wow, yeah, those pistons have a lot of speed to them, especially because there's 7 of them. So be careful, don't push them down yet. You have to lower their speed. So let's do that now. Pistons down, select them all, that's why we group them. And what we're going to do is set the speed at 0.001 so that the combined speed is 0.007. Okay, save it, and that's fine. But first we're gonna deal with the upward pistons so that they push downwards. Okay, so same thing. The speed is going to be, actually these are pushing down right now because the speed was positive. So it means these pistons are pushing. I'm gonna now notice the velocity is negative 0.0, but that's because it's decimal. So that's good. That means they're retracting. Let's start with the upward pistons. We can use the upward pistons too, setting the same. There are 3 of them. So this time we're gonna do 0.0023. So the combined is as close to 7 as possible. And you are going to save that speed and reverse them so that they're negative. And that means that they're gonna be retracting. Let me show you over there. These are gonna be retracting at that same speed, the combined speed of 0.07, pushing into the ground the drill bit. Now looks like the drills are off, but that's fine. And also notice that we're a long way down from the checking the hydrogen from the ground. So let's turn on the piston, the drills, and then we're gonna look downwards and we're going to find one of these upward pistons, only one of them. The first one is the lowest one, and then I'm going to increase the lowering speed of this one only. Then once I'm reaching the ground, I'm gonna slow it so it doesn't get the drill stuck. And there, let's just keep lowering until there we go. Now we see a little bit of gravel. That means that the drill bit has reached the ground. So I set this one guy up to 0.23, 0.0023, I mean, and then reverse it. So it's negative. And there you go. Now it's drilling and it's pushing. The three pistons are pushing down at the speed that the refiner can process that ore. So at this point we're good to leave render distance for a good bit. Awesome. Let's leave our fancy tools. Nice. It's getting good. It's getting good now. We're done with all the noob grunt work. Okay. Now with a drill, we can go scouting for magnesium and get out of render distance so that our... Do we have our tank? We do not have our tank. Now that looks good. And you can trust it. You can trust it to keep drilling. Like I've drilled like 7 holes with those same settings, and they haven't failed me yet. And then where's our tank? Let's get out of here before the storm comes. There we go. Probably after a few trips flying around, we can come back and get... Oh! I turned off the jetpack. We can come back and get resources for a mini rover, a small rover, and then build it at the top of the surface. I don't die again. So that we can go scouting, and that's why you leave the fancy drills. So yeah, now we're gonna be scouting for magnesium. It is possible to find magnesium in Pertam. It's just very rare, very rare. So hopefully we will find some. There we go. Now, so I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna scout, flying in all kinds of directions. The most efficient starship is your own jetpack. This is very little hydrogen. It carries you for a long way, and it teleports you back home once you crash into the ground. Wow, there are no resources near this area this way. There we go. We found another canyon. Wow, this one is very deep. Very, very deep. That'd be pretty cool to build a base there. No one's gonna find you down there. There are resources here. Silver wall. Silicon. This looks pretty cool, man. Wind canyons of Bertam. Okay, we have 50% of our tank left. Okay, I found a resource deposit. Silicon, nickel. Okay, here's another. Silicon, iron. And another. Silicon, nickel. Bit of cobalt. Okay, this area has good resources. Silicon, iron. Nickel, iron, cobalt. Okay, we're about to run out of fuel. Okay, so let's check these three. And if they don't have any magnesium, we'll restart. Nickel, silicon. Silicon. Cobalt. And here. Iron. Iron. Alright.
Fuel low.
Time to teleport. This is how you teleport back.
Fuel critical.
Hey, instant. GPS body
Mining
location.
swarm inbound.
Oh no, don't tell me that. As soon as I arrived here. Where are they? Oh, here they come. I cannot move it this time. We just gotta cross our fingers. Oh no. Oh no, they're coming straight for it. No. No. Ah! Ah, we dodged it.
Fuel low.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Fuel critical.
Look at that. Look at that. It fell in between the, the wheel and the front wheel and the middle one. But yeah, this is why we want. Look at all that ice. Okay, let's see. Let's check our generators, our cargo. Looks good. Production, tools, hydrogen tanks. Build me a bunch. Then here we are. So we're filling up with ice. Yep. Let's check our tanks. Nice, 3% filled. So they're gonna take a while. Advanced rotor. We can hide it from the terminal. I don't like a mess in my... There we go. Now we see only what's relevant. Alright, we dodged a bullet there. Literally from a bullet from the sky. Maybe there's other things down here and we just cannot see them yet. Ouch. But you see, your drill is still going. It's doing its job. It's not gonna have a problem. Another thing we can do. Nah, it's just too much hassle. I was gonna set all 10 pistons. Okay, we went this direction, so let's now go this one. This direction. There we go.
Fuel low.
What do you mean fuel low? Oh, we didn't bring a tank? Okay, teleport back. Here we go. Generator 2. Generators, auto refill, yes. There we go. Okay, leave one. Cargo main. So let's sort, okay, our cargo is starting to fill up. So we gotta be careful because that means that when cargo main starts filling up with ice, it means that we've reached capacity on all the other cargos. And once cargo main fills up entirely, then there's nothing we can do. We're clogged. Then we will have to wait until everything gets processed again, and it's just a hassle. Alright, let's leave that there. We gotta drop all these tanks in cargo main. Except one. Good, now we can get them out easy. Let's see how thick this sheet of ice is. Ow. I think it's pretty thick. Let's dig from over here. Ow. Drill went over me. Okay, there it is. Dampeners are off. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Because the generators will... Yeah, we still have 300,000 liters to fill up with ice. So we'll be good. We'll be good. That the drills will get past the ice by then. Okay, let's head towards this little mound. Usually mounds will have more resources than the barren sand. Okay, this looks like a resource. Iron. Okay, looks like a few nodes over here. Cobalt. Nickel.
Fuel low.
Nickel. Let's see what else we find in this mound. There's one. Nope, that's not one. There's one. Cobalt. A little ravine here as well. Nice, this ravine is full of resources. Silicon. There's one here. Iron. There's another here. Nickel. Silicon, cobalt. Let me fly upwards. We got tank. Oh look, there's an ice deposit right there. Ouch. Nickel. Nice. Let's mark this. Let's mark this. Ice definitely needs marking. I have a good feeling that around this ravine we'll find magnesium. Silicon. More silicon. More nickel. Almost out of energy. Iron. Iron. That's the last bit of hydrogen. It's a nice mountain over there.
Fuel critical.
That's where we are. Past this mound, there's some ice over there. Resource there. Teleport. Welcome, welcome. Trying to find some magnesium on here. Ready, boss rover. Let's get another tank. Go up scouting. Looks like we reach stone. Yep. So now generators should be able to process all that extra ice we have. Oh, dampeners are off. Why do you respawn every time with dampeners off? I don't know. Okay. So generators going. Let's look at tanks. Tanks are filling 12%, so it's gonna process all that ice. We need even more ice to fill up these tanks. Good. But there's ice everywhere. All that grass is ice. Okay, our drills, our pistons, wow, they haven't even barely retracted. We have the upward pistons retracting right now. Okay, hydrogen, refill. You can refill on this cockpit. And then we're off. More scouting. That's where we died. I still have a feeling that that ravine has magnesium, so let's head back
Meteor
over there.
storm inbound.
I'm gonna get away from distance. Shit. They hate my rover. Get away from distance. This is how you defeat the meteors. You get away from render distance. I don't know, maybe that didn't even do anything. We just didn't get to see it. It may still have blown up. We've almost made it back to the ravine. There's all those nodes. We're about to start looking for magnesium again. This ravine is full of resources, so if I don't die, there we go. We stopped. Open the drill. Iron. If I see magnesium, I'm gonna celebrate. Silicon. We've been days looking for magnesium. So starting in Bertam, if you find magnesium right away, you're like the 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 one-eyed man in the line of the blind because it's nowhere to be found and you would have access to bullets. So all your enemy players around you would not have bullets because they couldn't find magnesium. You would be camped on top of the one magnesium deposit. Yeah. So let's see. Iron. It is possible to find, it's just very rare in this planet to find magnesium. Very rare, very rare. But this canyon is full of resources, so let's see. We may get lucky. Nickel, cobalt, nickel. No. Check our tank. Still have half a tank. Oh, we found more ice. Ice number 3. Iron. Nice. We found more ice. There's ice all around this ravine. There's ice everywhere in that ravine. Okay, let's get another tank. At this point, I think it's gonna be better. We're drilling for stone now, so we have plenty of resources. Let's start. I crashed into the tire. Alright, let's build something, okay? Mhm. Okay. Aha. So let's get rid of this guy. Wait, we need a projector too. Projector. Okay, projector and battery. And we also need a control panel, because otherwise we're not going to be able to turn the projector on. Alright, we're going to build up our first starship. It's not going to be a starship, it's going to be a scouting ship. What am I missing? Oh, we have to queue them up. Good stuff. In our projector now, we're gonna unload one blueprint. Drill is going. Projection is configured. Gonna get a bunch of steel plate. Gonna get our welders. We have okay, one thing. Projector. Show only buildable. Then you stand on top of it so things don't get built. Except the floor. I like building the foundation first. Take a little bit of time. Heavy armor. Why are you building heavy armor? I guess I gotta update the blueprint. And I messed up. Alright, fine, no problem. Light armor. It shouldn't all be heavy armor, so we can start welding soon. And I can check. Yeah, these are all light armor. Guess we ran out of steel plates. I'm gonna weld up what we have. Okay, I'm gonna copy this color because otherwise it's gonna be all messed up. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it's so good to load a blueprint in. And even if you don't want to use someone else's blueprint, I would spend time
Energy
creating my
restored.
own. I did spend time creating my own in creative mode before I went to survival, and so that I already had them and didn't have to build them and make mistakes back and forth with like having to deal with tanks and energy and you know. I know, I remember why I used a half block there. It's so that you can access the survival kit from the outside. So I'm putting it back. Anything that needs...
Energy critical.
Ah, okay, that's a conveyor. All right, let's turn the projector off. Turn it back on.
Energy critical. No energy. No energy.
Let's also recharge the tank, not waste the trip. Alright, let's place this gyroscope manually because it's giving us a hard time. There it is. Okay, I think that's good enough. Um, okay, but yep, maybe we can go underneath this. Okay, we're out of steel plate. All right, that's good. This battery is not blocking us from moving. around the inside of the cabin, and then we're gonna get interior plates to fill up all the lateral components on the inside, and then we'll fill up the middle. Yep. So let's drop this, get interior plates, so that we get the frame of the other components.
Inventory full.
I don't know what goes there. A small conveyor. We got it. Heavy armor blocks, no. Alright, come on. Gonna go through the outside. Yeah, we got plates. Let me just do things in the right order. Okay. Turn off the projector now. And then we're gonna queue up. Ooh, look at that. Oof. Everything is just holding on nothing, on an unwelded part. Okay. It's a heavy armor, that's why. Or can't you put production? Interesting. Looks like this got struck by lightning. There's nothing I can do if the rover gets struck, so I'm not even gonna worry. If it happens, it happens. They went over us. Why? Why couldn't you get my resources? I know why. System's clogged. Yep. Looks like the pistons are fully retracted. So let's just go down there. Turn off the piston, lock the rotor. I mean, turn off the drills, lock the rotor. Alright, tanks are still filling up, so the generators are still consuming the ice. Refiner's still processing stone, so it's just a matter of time right now. Oh, not enough power. So that means we need... Let's check our batteries. They just don't have enough output for everything we have queued up. So let's just turn them off. They have charge. And let's turn one engine on. See how that does. Control panel. There it goes. Production resumed. Okay. queue up as much as you can because each of these components take very small amount of resources, so you can almost carry everything with you in one trip. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that, not even a third of our inventory weight. Good stuff. Production queue is clear. Alright, after this run, we should have the interior welded. That's done. Lights are done. Well, the interior sides. I guess a good time to weld the thrusters. We have gyros already, so in a cockpit as well, so we could like hop on and control it. Uh, if things went wrong, still the ship is parked using a landing gear, so we shouldn't have problem. All right, that's thrusters there. Okay, build planner is full. Ah, they just take one metal grid each. That's so inexpensive. That's really great. So we can go crazy with all these atmospheric thrusters. Although they do explode, so we don't want them all blowing up either. Is this the right welder? No, this is the right welder. We have hydrogen. I don't believe all well, we ran out of space in the build planner, that's why. We didn't queue up all of the motors. Okay, so build planner is clear. Let's queue up one. We can just queue the same one. 1, 2, and 3. So that's those 3 that are missing there. Let's queue up 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the backward thrusters. Now this survivor has a lot of thrust because that's all its purpose. Its purpose is to keep us afloat and not crash to the ground. Keep us alive. It doesn't need to carry much, but it can. It can carry an entire refinery, assembler to a destination with a survivor kit, you know, and make a small spawn point outpost. So that's the intent. It's a scouting ship that lets us establish a base once we find a valuable resource deposit. Uh-huh. So I need to set up the build planner. That's it. There it goes. Well, that's completing. I can get a few plates. Well, let me get more than that. Turn back the projector on and add the frame for the interior components. That way I'm doing 2 things at once, saving some time. Oh, there's a thruster there, hidden thruster. Yeah, it's all thrust. It has an oxygen tank, generator. I think it has 2 generators. Let's get this frame. It has one medium cargo, and I think it has a second medium cargo. Apparently not, it just has the one cargo. What is this here? Oh, the survival kit. There it is. Let's make sure it's connected. Yes, it looks connected there. Rid of that. And then here, I think we have what? More hydrogen tanks. You could transport a little bit of hydrogen with it. That's a timer block there. Small hydrogen block. Ah, and an engine. That's why it has hydrogen tanks. Right, I forgot. Because the engine allows you to recharge the batteries if you need to. And it can actually recharge a brand new battery you place down if you connect this with the grid. Connect it with the grid and then turn on the engine, and a brand new outpost that you settle in could have you could recharge really quickly. Because even with the solar panels, it should be not running out of power. I want to remove that engine because I think I cannot reach eh, these blocks anymore. What is there? There we go. A projector. That's an auxiliary battery. Timer block.
Energy low.
Hmm. It's gonna be hard to get. Ah, like this. There we go. Perfect. If we get the frame, we're good. What's happening? I'm just getting stuck. There we go. Let's get unstuck. Sorry for the all the jittery camera. It's just hard to reach in a small grid starship. There we go. We got it. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, the hard part's done. Let me see. I'm not missing blocks on this side either. It seemed well to go upside down, so let's try that again. Yes, we're definitely missing one conveyor, one important conveyor that supplies the cockpit with oxygen and hydrogen. If you could look up without rotating your character, man. Oh, you can. You can look around, up and down. So I can look up now. Oh, it's hard to maneuver though. Oh well, let's get aligned. There we are. We're aligned again. There we go. We got it. We saw it. Ah. It's placed. Now we just gotta get unstuck. Come on, get unstuck. There's nothing. There we go. He's out. Finally, the final frame is placed. Alright, let's go back. Recharge. Strap this tank there, recharge it. Get all the parts for the motors we had queued up. I'll get the ejectors later. Maybe we don't even need that much thrust, but hey, it's there. Okay, now that's done. We can wait. Yeah, it's no point in going with a half inventory. It's just a wasted trip. So let's just wait. Our assembler is pretty quick. I think it has 2 or 3 upgrade modules. I don't know. Okay, that should be good. Yes, we have a full inventory. Oh, okay. It's still producing. I think we can just get everything in one trip. So let's wait till production is done. It's about to finish. Yep, all components withdrawn. Let's finish this side. Those are fully built already. Okay, build planner is clear. The big thrust. Oh, how much space we have? Yeah, we have space in our build planner. So let's queue up also this light before I forget it. And there's a missing thruster here before I forget it. Landing gear. And we have room for one more. Let's queue up the lonely button. Nope, didn't get it. Oh well, the button doesn't want to get built, so we're gonna queue up a piston instead. Production queue on. Let's gotta wait for the components to get built. Let's recharge. Still got room for more components, so we're gonna wait. That means less recharging hydrogen, less recharging the suit, because we saved one trip by just being patient. Yep. Okay, there is a full inventory. Let's go out. Sorry, it's got a fly bothering me here. Every time the weather gets cold, the bugs try to find their way in. Do we have more? No, we're out of resources. Hmm. It's still producing. That's good.
Meteor storm inbound.
I know. All right, let's see if we get lucky again and evade them. Maybe we are ready. If we get this thruster done, yes, we can probably move. Okay, no, we're good. Looks like we're good. They decided to fall unless we get another wave. Look at that. It's a barrage. Wrecked. As long as they don't hit you, they're good actually because they bring resources down from space. That one is iron. I know because of the color. It looks like iron as well. This one brought a ton of ice. That's probably ice from the surface though. That one's ice. Sometimes they'll have uranium, platinum, and magnesium, which we're missing desperately. This one's uranium. That's copper. Not copper, but iron. We don't want it. That's gold. Bit of, I think this is magnesium. Yes! Nice. That means bullets. And bullets protect us from asteroids. Do we get another one? That's iron. Uranium. Or silicon. Yeah, silicon. We don't want silicon. And ice. Alright, let's go back. Oh, there's one more. With gold. I think our inventory is full though. Let's make some bullets. Where are they? Where are they? Okay, back to building. That one is missing one interior plate. I don't know where these motors go. Well, they'll place them here. Yeah, that's where they went. Okay. Let's update the build planner. One piston. Large atmospheric. Oh. Spotlight. And I think we're ready to start queuing up all these. Let's do it with the projector off though. Alright, not much of a production queue, so we're gonna wait and get the rest. Now. Finish that light. Finish the other thruster. We're fully... we're complete on the thrusters. Oh no, I think we're missing here. We're just missing tanks. Look, oh no. These heavy armor blocks are gonna go away. Quick. Nice, we were able to make 3 boxes of ammo. And then so that all the turrets don't waste the ammo on I'm gonna reduce their aiming radius to 100 meters, so that they don't fire on, you know, waste the ammo on all the meteors, just the one that are gonna impact or are likely to impact. Our queue is done, so let's get everything. Maybe it's not, but it's fine. Okay, let's pick this color. I'm gonna have to place these manually. Because the projector is gonna want to place heavy armor. It's because of the gyroscopes. I was thinking like PvP. Oh no. The gyroscope came loose. Okay, now we can replace the gyroscope there. Weld it back up. Alright, looks like we have to do the same thing on this side. But yeah, that's a lot of weight that I'm saving by grinding away the heavy armor. Nope. Where's the gyro go? In the bottom one. Good stuff. Alright, now let's finish this side. Well, let me weld it first. Okay, looks like our refiner has been able to process all the ore that was clogging the system earlier. So we're ready to turn back our drills on. Turn our drills back on. There we go. Okay, build planner is clear, that's why. So let's go ahead and do that first. We have hydrogen. Okay, drills on, unlocked the rotor, and now we can set all the downward pistons. Zero point 0.001. Combined speed of 0.007. And they'll keep drilling. Nice. It's almost done. Okay, build planner. Let's get the ejectors. Yeah, if you're too heavy suddenly and don't notice, you can, there's one button you can press, and from the cockpit you can activate it if you're in flight, and it'll eject the ice, the stone, anything you tell it to. There's a sorter. The sorters will let you assign. Okay, looks like everything is queued. No, we're missing. We got that thruster, but we're missing these here. Yes. Okay. All right. Looks like we got it. Successfully withdrawn. What else? Ejectors. And if you load this blueprint after I polish it, I gotta polish it. But I wanted to build them in survival first, so that I can um, avoid any bugs or fix any bugs left over. Okay, let's weld the inside here. Conveyor junction, conveyor frame, medium cargo, survival kit, and then the connector is already welded. What else we have? We have room for more. Let's drop down, yeah. And let's get what's close to the small battery. Timer block. And conveyor. Okay. Oh, you don't get stuck in here again. You gotta wiggle your character out though. Oh, come on. Get out. Is there a stuck key? I'm stuck. I want to respawn. This is annoying. There we go. We're out. We're out. Sorry for that. Okay. Okay, let's just wait for these components to be built. We can recharge our hydrogen. Okay, we got a semi-full inventory. Nice, we got all the components. Let's get the survival kit. I'm not going into that. Batteries built. Okay. Timer block. Small conveyor. Timer block. Projector. Small conveyor. Small conveyor. Timer block. And small conveyor. Capacity reached. Nice, we can reach. Okay, projector is done. Nice, 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 nice. We don't have to go back into that pit of glitches. Okay. Now we need to turn the projector back on. Oh, sorry. Alright, projector is on. Let's get interior place. Let's add the framing again of what's left. One button there. Another button there. Everything is already gonna come labeled and everything, so you don't even have to type a single thing. So it's just for people in Xbox like me. Typing in Xbox is not, it's annoying. That's one generator there. We can, I don't want to place this yet. Let's place the armor blocks here and then place the turret. But yeah, you should be equipped with a turret to protect against asteroids. If not just from players, you know, in general. Okay, no, that we're not ready for that. We are ready for the armor here. Yes, we are. Nope. Okay, so here goes one engine. Let's make sure that's part of our build planner. And over here goes what? A small hydrogen tank. But looks like we're missing another one. One that's below it. What's here? Oh, I got stuck again. I forgot. Oh my god. There we go. Nice, the game got us out. Spat us out there. Hydrogen. Got hydrogen. Wow. Oh man, we deleted the survival kit. Now I gotta get rid of the engine. Now let's see if we can reach the survival kit without getting stuck. Nice, we got it. Mark it in the build planner. Get the items again. All components withdrawn. We got hydrogen. Let's avoid doing that again. Gotta be patient, that's it. Make sure we highlight the right block. I know another way, easier way. Okay, this is way better. Turn on the light. There it is. There it is. There was a second hydrogen tank that was lying flat in the bottom, and we were gonna leave it without getting built, but no, we fixed it. We don't have anything in our build planner. I can add it like this. Okay, we have everything. Great, it's built. Now we can build a one above it. Oh, there's even a second one. There it is. I forget, I make these blueprints and then when I'm building them, I don't remember the full. Okay. Now we're good. Small hydrogen tank and engine. So you can get you'll have three hydrogen tanks in this. It's not bad. Also because it's atmospheric, so it doesn't have hydrogen engines. It doesn't need hydrogen engines. But the hydrogen will let you recharge your batteries because you'll be able to turn on the engine and generate electricity to recharge those batteries. So very good. You'll have plenty of power. Never run out of power. Which is the purpose of this survivor. You can orbit the planet. You can just keep going. It can become a satellite flying uh, really high up in the atmosphere, and it generates a lot of electricity. So it stays up there for a while. I think it's even with the solar power panels. If you stay within sunlight, it'll recharge and not decharge or deplete. Production queue. What do we have in production queue? Did we get everything? No, we don't have the engine yet. Why didn't we get the engine? Oh yes, we do have the engine. Engine's done. I guess I was in a rant, didn't think. O2 generator. I guess you have to build them before you can add them to the build planner. Tank is empty. Recharged. Let's get a boost of energy. Alright, so we're missing this H2 generator and the turret. Oh, and another H2O generator. One turret. Oh, don't glitch on me, game. We're just finished with our survivor. Oh, we're missing a button. Very nice. Okay, here. Why do I even have a sorter? I don't know what that's for. We won't put the sorter in. I know there's gonna be a vent also on top of the on top of this conveyor. So that I do want to build. Interior plate. Let's fill that up. We got all the components. Okay, we're missing something. What am I missing? Ah, the turret. Then we're gonna be missing plates. Nope, we welded those up. Looks good. These pistons are for landing gear, but there's not really a point in having 100 PCU count in just a piston that is a landing gear. It's a lot of PCU for a landing gear. So let's get rid of the pistons. This is why I want to update the blueprint, because in survival you don't want to waste your PCU. Well, in PvP or in a public server. So let's do this to update the blueprint. And what I'm going to do is I'll still have the landing gear, but I'm gonna just reach the same distance, and then now it's gonna be a black. And then that's the level. That's the level that landing gear is at. Perfect. That's the level. And then the suspension is gonna be facing the back side. Okay, same deal here. Hydrogen, still have hydrogen. Now get the other color. 1, 2, and landing gear. Like that. Okay, add it to the build planner. Yeah. Let's add this here. I'll add it manually. And then a vent. Did we get it all? Yep, we did. Uh-oh, nope. There we go. I think I like the cockpit black there. It's done. Now we can set this battery here. This battery has power. Oh, landing gear is incomplete. Okay. Now, let's find this battery right there, which is this one. Set it to discharge, because look, it has stored power 305 kilowatts. Discharge, and then we're gonna set all the other batteries to recharge. What that's gonna do is gonna drain all the power in this bottom battery. Look, it's going down, and fill up the rest. So therefore, fully depleted in 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, we'll be able to snap our grid off and not waste all that power. But yeah, we got it. And now this survivor pod is going to scout for magnesium so that we can make bullets. It's gonna make, well, it's not gonna be able to make bullets, but it's gonna bring back as much magnesium back to this uh, rover as it can, and at the same time leave. Probably we're not gonna bring back the ore. That's gonna be dumb. Let's try to pack up an entire refinery. What we're gonna need? We're gonna need a refinery for sure. We're gonna need an assembler. Where's the assembler? There it is. An assembler. And we don't need a medical room, but we do need a survival kit because the medical components are very heavy, so we don't want to carry them well. We want to carry as least of them as possible on our pod. So survival kit, assembler, refinery. But now we need power, so let's bring a battery, and also, and that brought a small battery. So let's make sure. It's one of those batteries. So let's just here for getting it in the build planner. Otherwise, it's gonna get me only the resources for the small grid battery, which is only 20 components. Not good. Okay, now we're gonna also need 4 solar panels. 4 solar panels. That would be. We don't want to use wind turbine on this planet because of the thunderstorms. Being tall, the wind turbines are gonna get struck by lightning. Battery, and then bunch of steel plates. After we're done with these, we'll just queue up extra plates. I'm thinking, making sure. Yes, we're missing things. We're missing a piston. Okay, let's queue all that up. There he goes. And then this will store in our storage here. Okay, this doesn't reach the cargo, but this does. Oh no, this doesn't reach the cargo. Yeah, production's gonna take a while for this. So I guess I'm gonna take an AFK break to turn on the oven for a pizza, and while this depletes and the assembler here builds everything we need. Now let's leave the tank full. Then we're also gonna take some ice with us, so let's go ahead and fill that ice up. We gotta be careful not to overload the survivor pod. So before we fill it up with the components, we wanna detach it. Detach it and have it land. Like all the landing gears be engaged. And then what we're going to do is from a very low height, we're gonna try to lift, to gain lift and see how much weight we can support with our thrusters. At this point, we're here in the rover. We can add more thrusters if we needed to. Look how many sideways thrusters we have, and those for stopping are good. But if we needed more upward thrust, we can remove those sideways, side like those two on the sides, these two, and face them downwards. And that's it, and done. We get more thrust. So let's wait. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Oh no, oh. Okay, we cannot leave yet. Meteor storm is inbound. I think we got bullets though, right? We got a few magnesium. There they are. Looks like they're not gonna mess with us. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. Oh wow. Why couldn't we lift? Oh well, we got lucky. Turrets shot them. They did their job. Okay, let's check this battery because I want to snap this ASAP. Fully depleted in nothing, so it's fully depleted already. Okay, check the engines. Make sure everything is on. Power thrusters. Yes, they're all on. Maybe it's because that middle one is not fully built. Let's see. Oh no. Why? Why did you fall? Okay, let's deal with this. Alright, there we are. At least we're in the ground. Hmm. Our engine. Maybe it's the weight. Oh my. No, there's one timer blocking complete somewhere. That's not the problem, but that can be part. I think it's that one. Awesome, we have access to it. Yeah, this is why we put a projector here too. Okay. We'll have to load the blueprint in. Okay, we got the blueprint loaded. No, that wasn't it. There it is. Okay, let's try this again. We clearly had not enough power. Let's turn off one gyro. Engine is on. Turn off the projector. Oh, that's why. Because the batteries were set to to recharge. Oh my god. There we go. That's up. That's what's up. Oh, definitely. Good stuff. We're airborne. Now I'm gonna make my edits. I'm switching this because in Pertam gravity is way stronger. And we don't need 4 thrusters to go sideways. We're gonna go straight and also I put 3 ejectors, but you really only need 1. And these are, look, 125 PCU count each. Plus the sorter is 25. So there goes a ton of PCU off the blueprint. I'm also gonna remove this generator for a second because now we only need the lateral ones. And we actually only need 1 of it. Oh no, we can use either. It's a conveyor junction with an oxygen tank. Okay. We'll use the middle one. Okay, let's turn back the projector so that everything is already configured when we weld it back up. Good stuff. Nice. We eliminated a ton of PCU there. Which timer block is incomplete? Okay, we can show it on HUD. So if you don't know where it is, you can click show on HUD and it'll show you where the incomplete block is. Of course, it's right in the heart of everything. Okay, let's get this generator out of the way. Well, we have a ton of resources, so there it is. clear the build planner. That's all that was missing, one interior plate. Okay, one generator. Alright, looks like it's also done processing ice. Refiner's still going. Let's see how deep we've dug. Hey, it's morning. Surprise. Nice. Look at that. There's ice all over that wall. Ice heaven. This is it's like an ice lake in Pertham. Great stuff. We're gonna settle here, definitely. Look, and the pistons are barely. Yeah, 2.6 meters only out of 10 each. It's gonna be a while. Alright. Any more edits that I want to do? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Uh, I'm gonna add one more storage. Let's get rid of that conveyor. Replace it with some storage. Ah, no, we won't be able to. No. Because storage in small grids don't have large ports on all sides. Only on. Yeah, only on two. Okay. I think that's it. I wouldn't make any other changes to it.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, we almost crashed into our piston. Okay, it looks like we're good. We could use more battery. Alright, let's turn off the engine. Yep, we can still fly with the engine off. And let's check our batteries when we're hovering. They say 14 minutes of hover time. 1 day if you leave it on parked. If you turn on the engine, it cannot process because it doesn't have. Okay, let's chug a ton of ice here. Ah, we need ice now. I want to refill this pot before we leave. But in the meantime, we can program. It looks like our timer blocks did not did not oh yeah, look, they did preserve their settings. Act power on, trigger, act power off. Trigger now. Act eject. Trigger now. Actually, I'm gonna have just a connector here. Connector, switch lock. Over here, I'm gonna have the turret. And then I do like to explicitly tell thrusters on and off, all of them, because if they fall out of sync for some reason, you won't have like partial thrust. You can turn them all off and then turn them all on, and you're good. They'll all be synced again. Also, we flip these thrusters, so let's make sure to queue them, group them as well. And we want to hide them from the toolbar and the terminal. Okay, and then landing gear, we added separate landing gear, so let's queue that up as well. I like to name them. Okay, save the gyros, hide them there, hide the connector, hide the turret, or detector, increase radius, range. We can turn off the projector and hide it. Okay, show ship name. All right, that looks good. Everything. Now let's say the actions. These lift R, lift L, they're gone. We're gonna replace them with what was I gonna do? I forgot. No, we're just gonna get rid of them. Eject and eject done are gonna stay. And then power on and off are gonna stay. So let's configure them because they're gonna be all messed up. First, I just wanna clear them. Then I'm gonna reconfigure them properly. And you make sure there's no more actions assigned. Okay, nope. Power off. Sorry for that. We have guaranteed they have been reset. Okay, set up actions. First thing, this power is gonna power off. Power off. Let's start with power off. Power off is gonna turn off the engine. Power off is not gonna mess with our batteries at all. Our projector is gonna be turned off. Our gyros are gonna be turned off. Thrusters are gonna be turned off. That's it. That's pretty much everything that consumes power. Then we turn all the lights off. Power on does not turn on the engine. It does not turn on the power projector. Power on turns on the gyros and turns on all the thrusters. Turns all the lights on. Actually, oh, we forgot something. Power on. We're missing one group. The generators. Power off. Group generators off. Power on. Now we have just turned off the triggered the turn off, the power off, and now our batteries are recharging without the engine on. Fully recharged in 8 days. Because we're charging with solar panel, but not with not consuming power, which is good. The in a public server, trash collection will delete any structure that loses power. So therefore, since it's gonna always have power because of sun, then you're good. Nothing is gonna delete this spaceship. Um, okay, what are we gonna do? And then power on. Nice. So it'll take a long time for it to recharge with just solar. So don't. It's just so that it counters the effect of the drain of the idle drain. Okay. You still want to recharge it with hydrogen. So we'll have to wait until we can get more ice, or not at all. I forgot. We can connect these two grids together. There we go. Now they're connected. At this point, we can power off. And then we can have our tanks. Well, let me power on. Power on, unlock, go forward, so that I can. What is it gonna say? Set my tanks. Oh, there they are. So they are. Stockpile on. Now go back and lock. And now if we check our tanks, our oxygen tank is filling up, and our smart hydrogen tanks are filled, except this one. Why not? Are full. I mean, why not? Why don't you? Maybe it's not connected properly. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Show on HUD. Oh, we have to get rid of these timer blocks. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Mara no begging. Let's get a bunch of steel plates. Alright, we gotta turn off those engines. Okay, here we go. I can place batteries so that we have more power output. We can get rid of all these buttons. Okay, let's check our batteries. Power on, unlock, go forward. Okay, let's group batteries here. Okay, show on HUD. Let's see where it is. I don't know. I'm trying to think what BOSS stands for. Best of space. Ah, I didn't create it. Okay, so why can I no? Can't I see this tank? Oh well, we'll have to deal with it. There's one tank that's not getting filled. Okay, let's check the batteries now. Stockpile. Well, let me say stockpile on still because we're about to connect it. I don't want it to get drained. Hey Nitro, how's it going? He says hello Tech Tony. What's up? Sorry, I had to leave for a minute. What's going on? All good, man. We got a flying starship here. We made it all the way to the ice finally. And we're charging it up for our first voyage away from the rover. Max store power. Okay, we're flying. Okay, so what we're going to do is name all these. Survivor. Yeah, if they share the same group name with the batteries in the rover, then by setting these ones to recharge, I'll do so for the rover too, and that's not what we want. Okay, we can hide them from the terminal. And now we can go backwards until we snap in, connect. Okay, we're connected to the rover. Now we can look for our scout survivor batteries. Soribor, I misspelled it. And then recharge. Okay, so now our batteries are using the rover to recharge, and then we can power off the rover as I mean the the ship, the survivor ship. Let's look for its batteries. Fully recharged in 15 minutes, in 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Beautiful. And now we have now engine. I mean, okay, let's fill the engine as well. 11 minutes. Let's check the batteries in our rover. Make sure we don't drain everything. But now we should be good. Fully depleted in 8 minutes. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, so in order to counter that effect of being all depleted because of the survivor trying to drain all the energy, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the engines on so that they start producing electricity. But they're gonna consume a ton of hydrogen. But that's why we needed ice. So here we are. We're using all the mechanisms together, and now we're gonna find an engine, turn it on. There's more engines. Nice. Okay. Are they all on? No, this one's off. This one's off. Now let me look at the tanks. Nice. Oh yeah, we have a ton of hydrogen. Look, it's getting drained, but it's very slowly. So those engines are draining the hydrogen, but it's good. And we have all the tanks in the starship full, except this guy. So stockpile on the oxygen, and also let's find our vent here and set it to depressurize. That'll make it suck air out of the environment and fill up our oxygen tank. There it is. You see? So now the oxygen tank is also getting filled with oxygen. And then let's see, do we have, I don't think, do we have oxygen tank? No, that's the only oxygen tank we have. There it goes. So now let's dismount. We can leave that there for a bit. And I'm gonna take a break while that charges and does its thing. Okay, because I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch and I wanna heat up my food. Let's see, everything ready. So yeah, thank you, Nitro. He says, see ya. Okay, man, see ya. Thanks for coming by. He says, I have to get a shower. Will you still be on in 30 minutes? I'm gonna take a break, but I'll be back shortly. I just have to eat, and then I'm gonna go live again. So yeah, I'll see you. Hope to see you then. See you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you on the next one, guys, which is coming up shortly. Okay, see you then.